Undirected team, we got another one. I'm just gonna preface this to say that what happened before the body cams started rolling is that the mother, she has a child in the back, and the boyfriend, which is the stepfather of the child, not the biological father, was at the gas station, parked, getting gas, and the police noticed that they had illegal tints on their vehicle, and then the police approached them. And that's where we're gonna start the video at. So let's get straight into it.
Do you see where I'm from? No, because your ass was blocked. You see what my camera's already on
Hey,
here?
how you doing? Relax.
That's my girl.
Okay,
No,
relax.
because why are you approaching me? Why are you approaching me?
Why are you yelling? Why are you yelling?
Yeah, nobody's yelling at you. I just
Okay, but why are you approaching me?
driver's license,
I'm
registration,
not
book
doing
insurance.
shit, because
Yes,
I'm
you
not
are.
driving.
Yankee 37.
I'm not driving.
You're in the car with
This way.
A car moving? Is the car moving? Because you recording and you stop and recording.
No, I just started my
Nah,
recording.
no,
Ma'am,
you're recording.
driver's license, registration, book. This doesn't have to go
I'm
bad.
not giving you
She is curvy. You know, team, I'm gonna just, because the consensus that I've seen on this is that this woman is wrong. But to me, I'm gonna actually not take her attitude into account based off the fact that this officer approached her in a way I don't think he should have. I don't think it was the right move for him to approach them over tinted windows while they're pumping gas, just because he seen it at that time and just felt like he didn't like it. I don't know, but we're gonna keep watching and just kind of let this play out. That's just my initial thoughts on this.
shit.
Yeah, bro, like, why y'all gotta mess with people?
She got out of the car and started yelling at me.
Sir,
What? It's no reason for you to be here, bro. I just came to get
First
some
of all,
gas.
we're here.
You don't have
I'm
to
not
see
having a
anything in
debate
my
with you.
car.
We're here every day.
All the way over there.
Because I went to pee. I mean, I come over.
Okay, leave me alone, bro.
I
Like,
can't
I'm
even
just
see
coming
you
to
in
get
your car.
gas.
I'm done. Driver's
Yeah, see, this is weird, man. So the officer went there to use the bathroom, and then he comes out and he sees their car, and then he wants to approach it. Like, officer, you're not even on the, I mean, you might be on the clock, but you're not even, like, doing official duty. Like, you're in there, like, getting a Mountain Dew, using a trashy gas store restroom, and then all of a sudden you come out, and now you just all of a sudden want to approach these people saying you want to see in their car. Like, I'd be upset too, honestly, and I don't even have issues with the police. Like, me personally, not that I just don't have issues with them. I've never really had bad run-ins with the law, but not saying that can't happen at any moment, because there are some unhinged officers, and we see them in some of these videos, although it's usually the people that they approach that are the worst. But officers get caught with their pants down often, just like the guy that got caught stealing $900 from the dude and then got his job taken away, but they actually let him resign so he could keep his pension. But that's neither here nor there.
license, registration, and proof of
There's
insurance.
no reason for you to get a
Turn around
driver's
and put your hands behind your back because you're under arrest.
People are just bad in
Don't leave your
general.
car.
Bro, I'm getting my
Okay.
phone. I'm getting my
Stop,
phone.
stop,
Hey,
just
hey.
stop.
Get him
Stop,
my
stop,
phone.
stop, just stop. Relax.
Bro,
Stop.
come on, leave her alone. Yo, leave
Stop,
my girl
stop.
alone, bro. What's up?
Stop.
Come on, bro. Y'all
All she's
doing
asking
too
for a
much.
driver's license. That's it.
Bro, let me call.
Don't reach
I'm
in your
calling
pockets.
911, bro.
Don't reach in your pockets.
phone.
Don't reach in your
My
pockets.
phone, bro.
Don't reach in your
My
pockets.
phone.
Don't drop. I'm putting you in
see
handcuffs.
my-
Put
my
your hand in there
phone.
so you don't
Let
drop
me-
it.
Bro, let me get. Bro.
I don't want you to drop your.
Let me get my camera. Do not.
This is what I don't understand. They didn't commit a crime. They have illegal tints, but you didn't see them doing anything illegal. So you don't reach in your pockets, don't do this, don't do that. Like, they're not wanted suspects. They don't match the description of any active fugitives. There's just nothing here to begin with, except for just tinted windows. I don't think that the police are right in this situation in the way they approach this at all. And it's kind of weird, actually. You know what? I wasn't even thinking about this at first, but we're going to actually look at the comments, because my take on this is not with the overwhelming majority of what I've seen, because I skim over all the videos before I watch them. I don't watch them all in full because it would take too long, but I do skim over them just to make sure there's nothing too crazy in them, because I'm not that thirsty for content where I'm trying to show like really, really bad things. But I did look at the comments and grazed over a couple of them, and they all sided with the cops. And I just don't see how.
Yo, stop!
No!
Stand over there.
No!
Stand
Don't
and
touch
stop.
me. Do not touch me. Do not touch
Stop.
me. Do
Then
not
all you
touch
have to do is
me.
give me
Okay,
your
do not
driver's
touch me.
license,
No, I'm
registration,
not giving you
proof of
shit because what's the reason that you come to approach me? Huh? What are you the reason that you approach me?
driver's license. You got to reach your pocket.
My phone!
My
That's a fair question. What's the reason that you approached her? You could answer that question, like honestly. Why? What's the point? They got the windshield tinted too. Yeah, you can't see nothing in there.
Can you expedite our 94 police at Wawa? Don't reach into the car! Do not reach into the car! Stop!
Do not touch me.
Stop!
Don't touch me.
Stop
Don't
reaching
touch
into
me.
the car!
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Stop reaching into the car and just come out!
No. No.
I'm going to drag you out!
No. Do not touch
Stop.
me. Do not touch me.
Stop and
Do
get
not
out of
touch
the
me.
car.
No.
She is very annoying. But the thing is like, you kind of just hit a hornet's nest too, though. Like, if I was in the exact same situation, I would not act like them, but I would be extremely upset if you approach me in that way over tinted windows. I would.
Do not reach into a car that I don't see!
Okay, and what's the
Get
reason?
out of the car
No.
now!
No. What's the reason of you touching me?
Get
Don't
out of
touch
the
me.
car! I don't know
Don't
what's in the
touch me.
car!
Don't touch
Get
me.
out of the car!
I don't give a damn.
Do nothing. We just come to get some gas. Yo, can you leave my girl alone, bro?
No.
She didn't do nothing wrong.
She would just get out of the
She didn't
car.
do nothing wrong. She did not do anything wrong.
The police are yelling. They're yelling.
Out of the car!
No.
None of this is gonna
You
matter.
can't even tell.
Okay, and
If the police didn't have on uniforms and a badge, you couldn't even tell who was wrong in this situation. Honestly, I couldn't tell. If they all just were plain clothes, I would look at them all as the same idiot fools.
this had to happen if you didn't approach me, would it?
Just stop!
That's
Get
why
out of the car!
Always.
Yeah, get out of the car!
I'm trying to leave your girl alone. She would just get out of the
No,
car!
because we're asking for drivers and registration. What is your reason? Like, come on.
Answer the question, officer. What's your reason? What is your reason? Just give her a valid reason. I want to hear the reason.
Oh,
In the backseat. No, fucking touch me.
Fucking turn around. It's the last time I'm gonna tell you.
Fucking touch me.
Okay? Turn around.
And now he's matching her energy. Listen to him. Unhinged.
What is your reason? Like, come on.
It's all on
In the
camera.
backseat. No, fucking touch me.
Fucking turn around. It's the last.
No, fucking touch me. No, you don't fucking turn around. No, you don't fucking touch me. Go turn around.
They're both idiots. Both fools. Both of them. They're volatile. Neither one of them like each other. He just looked at her and just didn't like her and just wanted to, didn't like the guy, didn't like anything about him, and he wanted to come and make a ruckus, and that's exactly what he's doing.
I'm gonna tell you.
Fucking touch me.
Okay? Turn around and put your hands behind your back. You are under arrest.
No, the hell I'm not.
You are under arrest. Put your hand.
I wonder if they got a history. It doesn't seem like it, but the way they're acting, like, it seemed like they got like problems that they've had in the past, and now they're like expressing it without really expressing it that they know each other. It's kind of weird. This is very weird.
Hands behind your back. Do it.
Don't touch me. You can do what you're trying to do.
No, I'm gonna do it. If you're making this
No.
difficult, put your hands behind your back.
No.
Come over here, please.
No.
Stand up.
No, but you can talk to
You
me.
wanna help me?
No.
No, turn around and put your hands
Don't
behind your
fucking
back.
touch me. Don't fucking.
Bro, you cannot touch me.
Stop pulling away.
I'm
Stop.
not doing anything, bro.
Stop.
Baby, stop. Baby.
Put your hands behind your back. I'm trying to hurt you with this. Stop. Do not kick me again. Do not kick me again.
Break my arm. I'll fuck you up. Break my arm.
No one trying to hurt you.
I don't believe that. I think you definitely like to see that woman in pain.
You guys are not.
I believe you definitely like to see that woman in pain. And why are they being arrested? They have no charges what are they gonna say? Disorderly conduct? Because you don't put people in handcuffs over tinted windows. So why are they being put in handcuffs? Because she didn't give her insurance, identification, and registration? Is that it?
Not complying with law enforcement. You're not complying. No reason to be doing this. No reason to be doing this. Stop.
I have no reason to fucking approach me.
Hey, can y'all record?
No.
Stop. Somebody record. Hey, stop.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
Stop.
You have no reason to approach me.
Stop.
I do not like that officer, man.
We're gonna go to the ground in a minute. Nobody wants to do this. Nobody wants to do this. Please stop.
I want
I have no reason to approach
to. Team, I gotta skip this part. I don't want to see her body. Like I mean, not just.
Get off of me, damn. No. You get off of me. Can I leave on my car? Like, damn, can you get off of me?
You're okay, buddy. You're okay.
Can you get off of me? I'm already on my car. Get your ass off of me. Okay, get off of me. Get off of me.
Why did you searching me? You said
I'm making sure you don't have any weapons. You keep pulling away.
Weapon,
Well,
you
stop
still
pulling away
searching
from me.
bro.
Stop pulling away.
I'm right here.
You're on camera. Relax. We're on camera.
Who cares? Why are you searching him though? For what? He didn't even do anything. And the officer is acting no better than these two.
He's in cuffs. They're both in cuffs.
Did we search him
He's got a cell phone. He's got a cell phone. He's just being detained. She's under arrest.
Okay.
Resisting battery law enforcement for starters? Yeah.
Resisting battery of law enforcement? All charges that she didn't have until you engaged with her unnecessarily. You just created charges out of thin air with your terrible attitude. You're the one that came with a whole different type of energy for no reason, officer. And look, I'm not on the side of anybody. I'm on the side of right. So I don't care if it's an officer, if it's a civilian. Somebody's almost always wrong and right in these situations. And I don't think they are in the wrong at all.
All avoidable. All avoidable.
We didn't do nothing.
Exactly. You did not comply with law enforcement. You're correct. You did nothing. You did not comply. You're correct. So keep it up and you
What
can
is
come
he
out of
talking
handcuffs.
about?
But in the meantime, she is getting arrested.
You have no reason to approach me. No reason.
Yeah, and she kicked me repeatedly too.
Now shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Now get the hell off of me. Get down.
He's not speaking right now, so I'm saying
Get off of me.
You can come out of handcuffs, but in the meantime, she is getting arrested.
We need for someone to take care of the child at this point. You can go to jail and we can call child services, or you can take the child and relax for a second.
Boss man, I'm not doing anything. Am I not standing right here?
I'm explaining something to you, that's all, okay?
What you need my ID for? I'm not arrested, am I? Okay, then what you need my ID for? Why are you making this difficult? Oh my God, bro.
Leave me alone. Why is there a fucking search, you fucking idiot? You're fucking approaching me for no fucking reason. Dumbass. Stop fucking touching me. Hey! Hey! Oh! You're fucking approaching me for no fucking reason.
You have ID in your car, or is it on you?
Come on, bro. No, you cannot search my car. You cannot go inside the car. I did not commit no crime.
The next thing you can put her in there.
I cannot.
Man, we as people really be creating chaos out of nothing. These people who aren't doing anything, they literally just got illegal tints on their car and they're just getting gas. in all of this.
I commit no crime. Come on, bro.
Baby in the
You want to
vehicle.
give us your ID or do you want
I
to go to
did not
jail?
commit a crime. Go to jail for what? Did I go to jail for what? Go to jail for
All
what?
right, I'm done.
All right, well, you're gonna go to jail too then.
For what?
Put him in the back of your car for now so we can figure out where he is. Thank you, by the way.
For what?
Stop pulling away. Stop pulling away. You will be walking with me. Before you go in the car, I am going to search your person now. Spread your feet, please. Spread your feet, please. Now you're not pulling away.
I'm talking. I'm not. Just look at the car.
Then you can sit in the car.
This is crazy. Like, the kid is in the car. I cannot do
We're
it.
trying to ID you. First of all,
Boss man, what he just told me you trying to ID to get a kid.
I'm
But
trying
you
to
try-
ID. You're
you
not
tell me
listening.
you gotta-
Listen to me. Where's your ID?
Boss man, you tell him you gotta ID me to get arrested.
No, I'm not. I'm saying I'm trying to identify you. Where's your identification?
Or I'm gonna go to jail.
I'm saying I'm asking for your identification.
But you say, are you asking for identification or I'm going to jail?
I'm asking for identification.
Yeah, make sure you get it on camera. If you don't give him identification, he's gonna arrest you. So if he says you don't give identification under the threat of arrest, then you give it to him. And then you have to fight it in court. But like, yeah, you don't just give him identification at all. I mean, you could probably make it a little easier, but the way he approached you, and in my opinion, y'all didn't do anything wrong, I wouldn't give him nothing. Now, if he caught you speeding, then you might just want to just comply, even though you may not have to in whatever situation. Would be like, look, man, all right, I was messing up. But if you did nothing wrong, don't give him anything at all.
Identification. Do you
But
have
I'm
it on
saying,
you?
you said, or I'm going to jail.
I'm not getting in a debate. Do you have ID with
Can
you?
I ask a question? I can't. Can I?
Police can
I-
lie
ID,
too.
you can effectively communicate with me. ID, you can effectively communicate with me.
Then we will.
Okay,
answer
if
your
I'm
question.
asking, if I don't give you ID, I'm going to jail.
Absolutely, at this point. But we need your
I
ID.
didn't do anything.
I answered your question. Now we need your ID.
I
You
didn't do
Why
anything.
wouldn't you just give us your ID, man?
got a warrant or
Why-
something, man?
I didn't have no.
Okay, well, it's simple then.
I just did that to my girl.
You wanna go John Doe? Is that what it is?
And then I have a kid in the car.
Well,
bro.
we can't address that.
This is what happens when they're trying to find charges because they have nothing to go on. They're praying to God that he has a warrant right now so they can justify this whole situation. If this man ends up giving his information and he doesn't have a warrant and he has a clean record, not on parole, not on probation, not a criminal, the officers look like fools for the way they treated him.
Until we figure out who you are. So either you're gonna give us your ID or you're not. I just walked up and seen. I have no idea.
We'll fingerprint you down there. Don't worry about it.
I'll put a seatbelt on. I'm
Oh,
old.
seatbelt? Okay.
Can I go get my
No, you can't
my
do
kid?
anything.
I need to.
Move.
We asked you
Move
15 times.
your
already.
leg.
No, we
No,
don't play
the
that.
kid is in the
You
car.
wasn't worried about your kid when you was acting up. You wasn't
The
worried
kid
about
is
his
in the
head, but
car.
now you
Come
were.
on. The kid is in the car.
I didn't really see him act up though. Did he act up, y'all? Did I miss something? I didn't really see him do anything. He didn't threaten anyone or nothing like that. He asked some questions and he probably had his voice raised, but the officer started all that, in my opinion. Well, him and the girl, but
Like it. For that? That's what I said. Identify himself.
Yeah,
We can be.
I'm okay with it. Does he realize that?
I'm gonna tell him.
Okay. The bottom line is, I go to do my normal thing when I get out of the car. I can't see inside the car, so I just start taking a look around, and she gets out of the car and starts confronting me. Why are you looking at me? What are you doing? You came out.
car?
No, I came out and used the bathroom like I always do. Like every time I come here, and I'm on right now, but I don't care. So I come out, I can't see in the car because it's dark, and I want to make sure there's nobody in it. I don't like standing next to a car that I can't see in. And she came out, she starts screaming at me. So he starts coming out.
his reasons are just crazy. I want to run this back real quick, y'all. I just want to hear his reason again of why this all happened.
That's what I said. Identify himself.
Yeah,
We can be.
I'm okay with it. Does he realize that?
I'm gonna tell him.
Okay. The bottom line is, I go to do my normal thing when I get out of the car. I can't see inside the car, so I just start taking a look around.
So what?
She gets out of the car and starts confronting me. Why are you looking at me? What are you doing? You came out.
the car?
No, I came out and used the bathroom like I always do. Like every time I come here. And I'm on right now, but I don't care. So I come out, I can't see in the car because it's
So what?
And I want to make sure there's nobody in it. I don't like standing next to a car that I can't see in. And she came out, she starts screaming.
You don't like standing next to a car you can't see in? That's his reason? because he's uncomfortable because he can't see in the car. So what? Then get the hell away from the car. Why are you near the car? Go walk the other way. Man, this is.
If he starts coming out, they start trying to grab inside the car, which I can't see. I was as gentle as I possibly could be.
Hey, look, this guy right here, you need to call him out on this, man. You might want to be soft on him. I know the officers are soft, and we've seen that guy get arrested after stealing $900 from the suspect and got caught red-handed in 720p. The cops were all nice to him. You need some water. I know you just robbed a suspect of his money, but you know, you need anything, we'll take care of you. This guy needs to tell this officer, hey, like, I don't think you handled this correctly, at minimum. But y'all are just agreeing.
I was as gentle as I possibly could be.
I just need the kid.
Listen, hold on.
I just need my kid. That's it. That's all I
What's
care
gonna
about.
happen is
my ID's in the car. I just need the kid.
we can get it. We can get it in the car. Your kid's in the car.
Absolutely
We're going in
not.
there. Jawan is in there.
34, I'm 10-4. 42, I think, is that what it is? 64, I had called out when I rolled up on scene.
We're gonna find. You had a lot of. All you have to do is present your ID. I don't know what you were going through. Because maybe your problem is that something solved today, something like that. But I don't know. Whatever it is right now, it's taking a different turn because of the way that, first of all, not getting how she's acting and how you're acting. All right, now you got kids in the car. CPS is gonna be involved. Look,
You just want his 14.
let's get it. Where's it at? I feel like his ID is in the car.
I don't know. He's not letting me.
He said it is. We can go. Is that his vehicle?
Can I go and get the ID? I can get
Whose
you the
car is
ID.
that?
It's my car.
It's his car.
I can
Where's your
go.
ID? That's all I'm asking for. What I've been asking for.
You're not getting out of his car without getting an ID. You're not getting
Can
it.
I?
Just know
I'll
that.
take you. You can go get it.
Okay,
It's not stop the cop. That's not the way
I'm
it
not
works.
allowed to search my car.
We're not saying we're
allowed
searching
to
it.
get my ID. I'll do that.
Absolutely not. You're not going in there to get my ID or nothing. Stay the hell out of my car. You already said you can't see in it, so that's perfect. So anything that you say that you've seen in my car is going to be unlawful. Period. And you're not going in there to get my ID. Ever. You guys are trying to figure out a way to make this justifiable. So there's no telling what you'll pull out of the car that wasn't in there before you stuck your filthy fingers in there to try to grab my ID and said, oh, well, I also found a baggie of a white substance in there too. Now all of a sudden you got evidence missing from another case that you just had.
In the car. Well,
Where?
I'm gonna have to search for it. You don't tell me where it's at. I'm gonna have to search.
No.
So tell me where it's at, so I can go directly there.
I can give you my name and my stuff.
So obviously there's something in the car you don't want us.
There's nothing in the car.
If we can identify you, I feel confident that I can take you out of handcuffs and you're not under arrest today. Simple as that. And then you can take custody of the child and the vehicle. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Stay on your square, man. Stay on your square, man. That's exactly what you do. Look at how they're softening up now. Now they knowing they messed up. Well, you know what? Just give us your name. Just please. They're going to have to let him go whether he gives up his name or not. They could take him to jail, but it's going to be illegal. The cops will be doing something illegal. And, like, realistically, I'm pretty sure he gives his name up as far as telling them, but he shouldn't even have did that.
Let me get my ID out the car.
You're not telling us how this is going to go, buddy.
That's not the way it works.
Yes, the hell he is. But y'all are wrong.
Baby's name, Emmanuel who?
Emmanuel, dude, can you
I'm
ask her
just
for
asking
can
for a
you-
simple name, man.
Can you ask her for that information? Because she's the mother. She's the mother.
I
If
can
she-
ask her, but I'm going to verify I'm going to get you, and then I'm going to ask her.
Can you ask her because she's the mother? I want, you know,
You
like,
refusing to answer questions again?
I'm not. See what I'm talking about?
Well, yeah,
Bossman.
do you not know? Or do you?
Bossman, it's not that I'm refusing to answer questions. It's just that
it has to be for a report, man. You just kind of being a little bit difficult.
I'm not being.
You don't want to answer.
Very
Bossman,
difficult.
Bossman, so look, I can ask questions too, right?
Absolutely, but you have to
Okay, but-
answer somebody asks you. You said that that's your son in the car, your kid. So then it comes back to that's her son.
So
So is it y'all's son in common, or did she have it before she met you?
She had it before she met me.
Okay, so it's not your son in common.
Basically, that's my son.
Okay, I got you. But biologically, no. Okay. So you're claiming your son, which is your right. That's what I'm saying. But you just need the information.
Okay, but you gotta understand that too. And that's it. In the situation, listen. In that situation,
we ask you, you give us more time over. I can't.
Listen, in that situation, wouldn't you, like, for example, wouldn't you? Okay,
It's kind of crazy that they were trying to shame him for not being a biological dad, but then if it ever came down to like the government, child support, all that stuff, they put non-biological dads on child support all the time. When it comes down to the money, I ain't got no problem letting them claim the kid. But now, because it's in your favor, well, all you could have just told us it wasn't your biological kid. Who cares? He said he's the father. Now, I don't know if that's the right choice for him, but regardless of the fact, that's what he said. And y'all would accept it if y'all were trying to extort him for money as far as child support or anything else, medical, insurance, all that type of stuff.
I understand, yeah, he calls me dad, right? But wouldn't you still want your significant other to answer the question, because that's their kid?
We didn't know that until we started trying to ask you more questions. We didn't know that.
We're not mind readers.
Right.
All you could have said is, hey, listen, it's not my biological son. Ask his mom.
Yeah.
That would have been a lot clearer.
The whole time you've been saying,
but when you just say no,
we're assuming that's...
He just said he got me identified. Can I get out of here?
Well, when he comes back, I'm sure he'll go
what's
ahead
your address?
Keep up with what he's talking about here, okay? We're going to need it for a report.
What's your address?
Write a report. We need your address.
It's on.
Nobody's coming to get you. Nobody's coming. It's documentation that's pertinent to what we need to do. We get his address.
I'm trying to confirm it now. Please tell me your address.
It's on my ID.
Why can't you? When I ask you a question, why are you not responding?
I don't remember the address
what
right now,
city do you live in?
I live here.
Where's here?
I just moved from over here. I was staying in Indiana. I just moved over here. I just went to go
What city did you move to?
Lauderdale.
Okay, that was it. And do you know your address? Is it Prospect? How long have you lived there?
Not long. I just moved down here.
Okay, I get that, but let me tell you something. When you say I just moved here, to me that could mean a day. To someone else,
Who cares what it means to you? He said not long ago. Simple enough. If he said he don't know his address, he don't know his address. He's not a criminal. He didn't do anything wrong. So what the hell's he got to answer all your questions for? And why are you forcing him under threat of arrest to do it when you have no charges to arrest him under?
else it could mean a year, to somebody else it could mean a month, to somebody else it could mean 3 months. You get what I'm saying? I'm asking you specific questions. When did you move here? It's a close-ended question, right? So the response would be 1 month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago.
I just came back here.
Yes. So I'm going to take you. I'm going to take the seatbelt off. You can exit. I'm going to take your handcuffs off here, and then you're released. You're free to go. Do you have any questions?
So after all that, you're just going to release him. No issues. He can just go. He's free. He's got no warrants. Not a criminal. Did nothing wrong. No. Is he going to get a ticket for the tinted windows? Huh? That was the whole reason this all happened. You better give him a ticket for the tinted windows at this point. But no, he's just free to go. And then what happens to the girl? She's going to jail? Her kid's in the back of the car. I don't know how old it is. But now he's got to watch his mom go to jail. And then they got to go bail her out afterwards.
Everything's documented. Everything with body cameras, police reports, everything.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be documented.
I understand that, but I can answer you. All of that is on video. So
okay, so why? Let me explain something to you. You're in a public place. I have every right to look at the car. I wasn't even interested. I couldn't see in the car. The only reason I even paid attention to the car, I couldn't see if there was anybody in it. That's why I was concerned for me.
You hyped all that up for no reason.
You hyped all that up.
How can I help anything up?
Hold on.
I'm not under arrest. I can't talk.
There's a problem. I'm not going to debate you.
Can I not talk?
We're leaving. We're good. We're leaving.
That's him right there. That's the officer. I don't like him. Maybe some of y'all like him. I don't like him. terrible. You couldn't see in the car.
Can I have a bag?
You caused all this because you couldn't see in a car.
I can give you the case number, sure. Kozlowski 542. Yeah, I don't have my cards.
That's simple.
Yes, I did.
You hyped everything up.
Okay.
You hyped everything up for no reason.
We'll agree to
I
disagree.
will file a complaint. You hyped everything up for no reason. And I'm being calm. I'm telling my girl to be calm. Y'all got me in handcuffs and y'all telling me, hey, stop. Hey, stop.
Exactly.
Hey, I'm not doing anything.
Yo, when we look at the comments, you're going to see that nobody is really on this guy's side. I don't understand how this is happening. I don't get it.
I forget. I'm not speaking. Why am I doing this? This is not me. That's my fault.
That's crazy, bro. That's the way y'all act. That's crazy.
Tonight?
I agree.
Crazy, bro.
I agree.
It's crazy. None of y'all. I didn't take any pictures yet.
I'm taking a picture of him in 4K.
He got a Bro got a DSLR. He pulled it out, started taking high resolution pictures of the officer. He just got to take it. He can't even give him a ticket. He's completely legal. Didn't do anything wrong. Can't even give him a ticket for the 10s. This is hilarious, y'all. And what happened to the lady?
I'm the only Kozlowski here. I'm not saying you are. I'm just telling you. I can tell you my name. I'm the only Kozlowski in the department.
Someone be trying to find, man.
No, she gave me rental. All right? We're good to go, man.
Take care, man. Have a better day.
Damn. So they took her to jail?
If it was a nigga, you would have got aggressive for what?
I gotta be honest, I'm not even sure I know what you're talking about. I never told you about anything you said.
The only thing that you heard.
Why do the cops like to argue with criminals so
Don't
much?
get hurt. That's all you. That's
Are they taught this in the academy?
I know you. I understand you were busy fighting the other officer, but I actually got there. You were already in handcuffs when I got there, so I don't know who you think I am.
I was watching. You don't think I watched my surroundings?
I'm just saying to you. You're saying that I handcuffed you. I didn't. You were in handcuffs when I got there. Okay. Well, you can believe what you want, but that is the truth.
I'm trying to say that now. You could have said that when you was up there. You heard me talking. I'm trying to say that now.
They're just gonna argue, I think. Let me just see. I don't think it's much else. Yeah.
Really listen to nobody.
You see how they label it as a rage session? I don't really think she's. I mean, she might be raging, but I don't think she's wrong.
You seen all that nigga threw me in your fucking car. You know your seats is hard as fuck. You didn't see no. You didn't even stop that. Lord, I just pray that y'all better. But y'all don't even want to go. Y'all no law. You need a DC.
Yeah, so they just go on and they argue, and she goes to jail for. I'm not even sure what. Did they say what she went to jail for? I think they got it right here. She was arrested for battery on Leo. What is that? Is that the officer's name? I guess battery on an officer. Resisting arrest and operating unsafe and improper equipment. But they let him drive the car away and didn't give him a ticket. So they had to have an original charge of why they arrested her, and then they gave her resisting and all that. I mean, this is garbage to me, y'all. I'm sorry. Oh, we did want to look at the comments, though, because the comments actually... So... And it's actually weird because there's a lot of black people in here and they're siding with the cops, but there is, dang, why is my thing not working? Hold on. Let me get this right, y'all. All right, there we go. Nearly 10,000, just over 9,000 comments. Okay, so I'm a 35-year-old black woman from Detroit. Was pulled over a few nights ago, permanently. I rolled down my windows, turned my dome light on, handed the police officer my concealed carry permit, registration, insurance. They didn't have to ask 10 minutes later. Cop came to my window, let me off with a warning, said, have a great night. You were pulled over. You weren't sitting at the gas station. It's a different situation. And what'd you get pulled over for? Pulled over a few nights ago. Lady, why did you get in? The person that is, you can see Police Watch, this is their video. Not their video, it's public video, but they're the ones that posted it. You can see right here though, that she doesn't explain why she got pulled over. Were you speeding, swerving in and out of lanes, trying to avoid a pothole, maybe not drunk, tail light out, headlight out? Why'd you get pulled over? Just because you were in a predominantly white neighborhood? Is that the reason? No context to that at all. As a black person, I would stay far away from the situation as possible. Not only do those two make their lives difficult, I know they make it hard for everyone else they know. How? And why has this got 2.2K likes? They make their lives difficult by having illegal tents. I guess that's the only thing you could really say that they did wrong. She had no arrest warrant or anything. She doesn't have to be nice to that officer just because he approaches her because he's worried about what's in the car because he can't see in there. You're also wearing tinted glasses, officer. So you definitely ain't seen in the car. You're walking around with tints over your eyelid. So why don't you put on clear glasses? No, put on clear glasses, officer. Don't wear tinted glasses. Why? Why can't you? If you don't want to be treated like a criminal, don't act like a criminal. They didn't act like a criminal. So now this is what we're saying. We're saying that people that have tinted windows are now criminals. Because there's a lot of straight people. There's a lot of people that are not criminals that have tinted windows. I prefer to have my windows tinted because I don't like people seeing in my car, just like that officer. And I don't do anything illegal. So what's wrong with that? As a former black criminal, I want to say that I'm sorry for resisting arrest. With the cops up here in the DC metro area, I am growing and maturing as an adult. Institutionalized. As a black person, I have nothing to hide. My car is fully insured. I work my ass off. I do not commit crimes. If I walk after I am going to give it to them instead of giving them a reason to charge me with resisting arrest or obstruction. I have too much to lose. That's just me. Again, dude, like, no, that's not what you do. You don't just, because they're going to unlawfully try to check you out and figure something out about you. That's called profiling, right? And I'm not necessarily against stereotyping because if I'm walking down the street and it's 100 degrees outside and I see a group of people wearing ski masks, leather gloves, and all black sweatsuits, I'm going to walk across the street. I'm not going to walk anywhere near those people because they're suspicious. But in this situation, I wouldn't have gave my information to them either. I wouldn't have. And I know that I'm legit. And they were legit too. After everything was said and done, they committed no crimes other than having illegal tents. So what would be their reason, now that we know all the facts and everything, for them to give up their information? Blame everybody else. They should have gotten a ticket for the tinted windows, but crazy. Obnoxious girlfriend took it to another level. Glad she got arrested. I'm not. This is what cops have to deal with on a daily. When you see a video of them getting a bit too rough with criminals, people say they're overreacting. You have insane levels of patience to do this job. The cops, he didn't have any patience though. He didn't. He was screaming just like the criminals. And I mean, what? Being too rough? No, you have to treat every case as unique. You can't treat everybody the same because she's a criminal. You can't. That's like getting into a relationship with someone new, but because you got out of a past relationship that you chose to get into that had all kind of toxicity in it, now you meet this new person and you mistreat them because of what your past was. If you can't let it go, then you need to get out of the job. As an officer, you can't sit there and be mean to every black person because this woman wilded out. And I don't even think she was wrong at all. Me personally. This is so uncalled for. The behavior is despicable. I'm black. Black people, why are we like making this even a race issue though, to be honest? Like in this situation, I don't think it's a race issue. So if that was a white woman that did that, then what are we saying as black people? And I'm not accepting these people as my own if they're talking like this. This is crazy. I don't like it at all, team. I'm black. I want them both locked up immediately. I've been pulled over for illegal tents and I took my ticket and we both went on our way with no incident. The situation is different though. You said you got pulled over for illegal tents, not you were at the gas station pumping gas and a cop just happened to be leaving from using the bathroom, what he does all the time, and he just didn't like your car because he couldn't see in it. So then he approached you. It's way different than getting pulled over. This would have been a whole different issue if they got pulled over. And you can call it semantics or whatever. As a black person, what in the actual hell is this behavior? Kids having a tantrum. I'm gonna open you up. Just hand them the damn documents, be polite, and go about your happy life. Ridiculous. Nah, they're not. Their life's not gonna be happy. The officer fucked all that up. He was the one that was acting crazy. Ashamed of nothing, offended by everything. I would have arrested her the moment she jumped back in the car. Resist, delay, obstruct. If this is all the case, then why was the guy let go with no issues? Why? Why did the cops have nothing on either one of them? Shaniqua and Tyrone, this is why some black folks are treated because of the way they act. I become more and more convinced every time I see these videos. People intentionally argue, this is all the comments. I'm not seeing nothing different. Zero accountability, zero respect, zero lesson learned. You talking about the cop or the people that got illegally. Take the child away from these toxic parents. Hold on, that caught my attention. Why would they take the child away from the parents? Because they drive around with tents? That's why? That's a wild comment right there. We'll look at a couple more. Man, I could never take it as a cop without getting fired. One elbow to the back of the head and not being fired immediately. Well, none of this would have happened if you'd have just let them people be alone because they didn't do anything wrong. She's not even worried about her child. You can tell everything you need to know. That is irrelevant to all of this right now. Who knows what type of parent she is or what she's got going on. She was able to secure a stepfather though, so she did good there. I mean, the guy seems pretty responsible to me. He knew what the hell he was doing. So, cops waited too long to get this under control. I mean, it just goes on. It's gonna go on forever. Nobody's gonna. I just want to see one comment where somebody takes a similar attitude to this as me. Just one. Let's go through like 30 more comments. I'm not gonna read any more that are echoing the same thing. Okay. Level free. Yes, sir. Need to see you. The likelihood there are warrants out for your arrest. Yeah, I said it. This is the exact problem right here, team. This guy right here. Look at this person right here. This is exactly what the cops were hoping for and they didn't get it. These are the type of people that we're dealing with. Yes, sir. I need to see your ID at this point because the likelihood that there are warrants out for your arrest. Yeah, I said it. These are the people that you're agreeing with. These are people you're agreeing with. Why is it likely? It'd be likely for me too. I don't have a warrant out for my arrest. So, you saying the same thing about me? And he'll say that all you other people that are in here defending them as black people, they think the same way about you. And I'm not even trying to make it a racial issue. For some reason, this became a racial issue in the comments. I didn't even mention race until I seen all these comments that are bringing race up. As a black man, this makes me embarrassed sometimes to be black sometimes. I'm not embarrassed to be black at all. I'm not embarrassed about my skin color one bit. I'm not embarrassed about my hair. I'm not embarrassed about the way that I speak, the size of my lips, none of that at all. Not even close. Man, team, this is crazy. Can I get one comment that is not just an echo chamber of this trash that I'm reading right now? The part, they're raising kids. Behavior is unrealistic for human beings. Nobody once said anything about the cop yelling and being completely uncontrolled. Arrogance, uneducated, denial. He was actually educated. He knew that he didn't need to give up his ID or his name because he wasn't under arrest. And he didn't do anything illegal. He was in the passenger seat on top of that. 100% had something illegal in that car. Well, if that's the case, why didn't they find it? Oh, because they couldn't. And you know, the jail will identify you. What's funny about that? Just messing with black people. Finally! Oh, we finally got one. Shout out to you, John Hawks 66. I'm done here. I'm not reading another one. We only had to go through probably about 200 comments to finally get somebody. And he couldn't even elaborate. And he's got one like. And I'm going to give him one too. You got one from Dotsale, the undirected guy. Now we can go into undirected perspective. We're going dark for this. That just added on like another 10 minutes onto the video because I couldn't find one comment that made any sense. Team, learn your rights as citizens. The cops do not have free will to just pull up on you because they think that you look like a criminal and they want to check you out and they want to be able to look in your vehicle and see what's going on because they're not liking that you have tents on your vehicle. That's no reason to approach somebody. I don't even think you should be pulled over for tents if you're driving and you're doing everything legal on the road. All your taillights are good. You're not looking impaired on the road. You're not, I don't know the percentage of criminals that actually commit crimes that have 10 on their car to the people that just only have 10 on their car and they're not doing anything else illegal. But 10s is literally just an equipment violation. And oftentimes when you get a tent ticket, they'll throw it out. They'll just say, you need to send us a picture that you removed the tents off your vehicle. That's it. I've got a tent ticket before. I didn't even know why he was pulling me over. I had no idea why I was getting pulled over. It was the first time I got a tent ticket. I'm gonna leave it at this. First time I got a tent ticket, I just bought a Monte Carlo. I was young. I was probably, I don't know, like early 20s. And I was proud of my car. I had beats in the back and all that. Like, had the whole system with the flip out deck, touchscreen, had 2 10s back there. It was around the time when I think Lil Wayne, Carter, one of the Carters was out. But one of the songs had crazy bass in it, right? So I used to always ride around in that Monte Carlo. It was red. It was the SS too. It was SS Monte Carlo. Leather seats, sunroof, all that. So I had tents on. I actually bought it that way. I didn't put them on myself, but I probably would have even if I didn't. But they were dark as hell. Definitely illegal, for sure. They were like 5%. So I get pulled over, and I knew I didn't do anything wrong. So I had no idea I was getting pulled over. But, you know, I didn't fight with the cop or anything because, I'm not going to do that either. I'm not telling you how to act like that woman. But I don't think... So anyways, pulls me over. And, now they can't ask you what the reason that you got, that they pulled you over for. So now, at least in Minnesota, they cannot ask you why you think you got pulled over. because then you can incriminate yourself or something. So that changed. But back then he was like, why you think you pulled me? I was like, I have no idea. Like, I don't know. And I was cool with him. I was like, yo, how you doing? Because, like, I don't got nothing to worry about. I wasn't doing nothing wrong. I knew I didn't have anything that I had to worry about. I wasn't even thinking about the tents. And he's like, roll your window down. But no, he told me to roll it up because when he pulled up, I rolled the window all the way down. So he pulls it up, he puts this little machine on there. And the machine goes over your window and then it's got like, you know, numbers on it. And he pulls it off and he's like, your tents are illegal. And he told me the number. I don't remember what it was. I think it was like 5% or something like that. And he was like, yeah. You know, he checked out all my other stuff. I gave him my ID. I gave him my insurance and all that type of stuff. So I didn't get a ticket for any of that. He just gave me a ticket for having illegal tents. So I ended up going into the whatever, the DMV or the office or whatever, you know, you deal with your tickets because I wanted to contest it. I wasn't just gonna pay the fine right away because, you know, oftentimes they'll lower the fine or something or give you something different where, you know, I just want to make sure. So I go in and the lady's like, you know what? All you gotta do is just show me that you removed the tent and we'll take the ticket off. That's what she said. She said, get the tents removed and we'll remove your ticket. Or you could just pay the ticket and just deal with it. Like, it's not gonna affect your license. It's not a moving violation or anything like that. It's not gonna, whatever, add points or make your insurance increase or anything like that. I ended up just removing the tents and sending them the picture, and that was that. And I think I put the tents back on after that. I don't know, I did something because I ended up having tents. Maybe I didn't even remove the tents. Maybe I sent a picture of another car. I don't know. But I ended up getting a ticket done. It was a long time ago. But I never got the ticket. I never had to pay it or anything. I just sent them what they wanted me to. And that was that. But yeah, team. That's all I got. So feel free to hop in the comments. I know a lot of people probably don't agree with anything I said today, or in this video. So, like, honestly, they're probably too triggered to even get to this point. But those that did get to this point, definitely drop a comment. Let me know what you think. And I don't know, like, that's all I got. I'm done with this. Moving on. Dotsale out. Shoot. I don't got I just got a new vehicle, actually. And the front two windows aren't tinted, but the backs are. The backs are tinted. And I'm actually thinking about getting tints on it. And I'm probably going to go, well, I'm not going to say it on camera, but I'm going to get tints on there. We'll see what happens. Might catch me on a body. I might be reviewing my own body cam footage one day. Wouldn't that be crazy? That's after all the people that I get, now all of a sudden I'm reviewing my own body cam footage, destroying myself. Like, oh, this is just terrible. That'd be funny, y'all.